Alright, we should be live. Let me double check both Twitch and YouTube to make sure I didn't start streaming to my piano channel on accident. Well, I'm live on YouTube. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it just went up.
Am I live on Twitch? Okay, I'm live on Twitch. Good.
Sounds good.
Sorry, Carl Sagan. Wasn't even aware he was streaming at the moment. Alright, let's get back to this.
Oh man, e-reader levels. I've never seen these before.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what order to take these in.
It's like any order you choose to play them in.
Yeah, basically, you just select them from a list.
These levels like always taunted me as a kid because I didn't have access to them.
Oh man,
Well,
you know what even got me into like the emulators and that side of the community? It was me trying to find sites. It's like, how do I download the cards? Because these levels were in Japan. Can I download the dot codes to print them out? And then I found all the wacky world of emulators and hacks and all that nonsense. Whoops.
Yeah, I think Earthbound was my first, like, forcing me to use an emulator for something.
Yeah, fair enough. I played Earthbound Beginnings on emulator a good 4 years before.
Everyone started that series on emulator somehow.
Yeah, probably. Unless they started very recently. Yeah, so I've already finished this, and I don't know what happens if you delete the file. I don't want to find out, in case it deletes all the levels and then they're just gone permanently. I'd like to think it's better than that, but yeah, so anyway, this is World E. It's a little different from the usual world. You see here's a square where we can swap between characters.
Now, is this where Mario and Luigi, like, actually play a little differently?
Yeah, they do. Luigi jumps a little lower, actually, but he's got a floatier jump. That's basically it. He just has way floatier jump physics, and he jumps about
So, like,
around the same height.
4DS.
It's not even necessarily useful. But yeah, we've got 3 mushroom houses, which are mini games. I'll probably show them off at the end of the stream, regardless of whether I get through all the levels today.
Oh, they're
different
mini games.
Yeah, they're like little mini games you use to get items. You have to pay coins to use them. And this castle is basically for showing some of the coins you get in the levels. I'll show that after we've finished them all. Just because spoilers, you know? Well, apparently I never played any of these as Luigi. I only ever beat them as Mario, so maybe I should play the whole dang thing as Luigi. Just to finish off the L's. Or maybe not. I don't know. If you want me to show off Luigi, I'll at least show him off. But yeah, you see we have 38 levels here. And this is actually interesting, because the original game limited you to 32, or 4 pages of 8. So they actually had to hack into the Super Mario Advance 4 ROM to allow all of these levels to be in here.
Yeah.
So that's kind of funny that they changed that. Some of these promo levels were never released, even... I think they were very limited run even in Japan. There were 30 normal levels, of which we got 10, and 5 classic levels from Mario 1, of which we got just the first. I think I'll show those... I'll probably just go through them in the order they are here. I'll use Luigi for the classic levels, and if he proves to be really annoying to play, I'll swap back to Mario after that.
Yeah, sounds good. Oh man, it's like my Mario 3D World playthrough where I just did everything with Mario. I never even switched once.
Oh, my first time through, I just played random characters.
That would have been way more fun, definitely.
Both first time playing with other people and first time playing myself. Yeah, naturally.
I still feel like that game didn't have too much differences between the characters.
Yeah, they aren't too different, honestly, other than Peach having the float.
Yeah.
And Luigi having a slightly higher floatier jump.
It's a lot harder to tell with Luigi's, like, a higher jump in a 3D game.
Whoop. Gosh, that airtime. Like, this is me not holding the jump button. Yeah, you can move left in this, as you can see. It's not a faithful port.
he still looks pretty good to play as. Like I feel like I like this more than typical Luigi.
Alrighty, game. If you insist. Oh yeah, you can also actually get Starman combos in this game. Not that it matters, because I killed all the enemies already on that side. Yeah, you can't hear this, obviously, but, and I just died because that invincibility timer is ultra short. Moving on, let's just beat the level normally. But yeah, this level has the All-Stars remix, more or less, of the Mario 1 theme, and this was my introduction to that. So that's kind of
yeah.
cool.
I remember Joel talking about this on his streams, but I do kind of feel like the All-Stars remixes are a little, like, weird sounding.
Yeah, they managed to make it even weirder. Like, they changed one of the, like, orchestra hit sounds in this, so it's a different pitch than it used to be. Like, that just sounds wrong. Like, that sounds incorrect.
Like, I remember he described, like, the acoustics as, like, it sounds like it was recorded in a bathroom or something. And, like, as weird as that sounds, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I still like it.
I don't know what that means. Also,
like, just how it sounds kind of, like, echoey. Just the way the music in All-Star sounds.
yeah, that's fair. Gosh, did I finish all those levels with 10 lives remaining? Clearly they got harder than I remember. Like, it saves your life count. That's just what I ended all these levels at.
I was like, either that or they don't give you a lot of one-ups.
Yeah, I mean, no, they aren't really, like, they don't give you a ton of one-ups in this, for sure.
Man, replaying Mario Sunshine, I realized that game doesn't really have a lot of, like, free one-ups to give you.
Yeah, it has ones where it matters, typically, in the kind of BS, gimmicky levels.
Man, I love Sunshine, but even I have to agree.
I mean, it's nice that it gives you the one-ups, at least.
It's nice that it's the only one that saves one-ups, aside from, I think 3D World did too.
Yeah, these physics are already starting to get to me. Like, I release the button, and it takes me, like, a full second to, like, fall from the apex of my jump onto the block I was aiming for.
It's probably a lot harder than I'm seeing it.
Again, these enemy bounces, I'm not even holding A off of all of them. That's just how high Luigi bounces.
I forget which game I'm thinking of, but I swear one of the 2D games, like the Invincibility Star, lasts a ridiculously long time.
Mario World is the one. Mario World is the one that lasts the longest.
Yeah, that's
I
probably
think.
the one. Like, it lasts a really long time. Whereas here, it's a lot shorter than you think it is.
Yeah. I think this is the shortest, although it's not a lot shorter than, like, the modern games. Like the new Super Series.
Yeah, I tend to forget how typically long it lasts.
I think one of these pipes here at the end goes back to the beginning. Whereas if you go in the World 4 one, you get a secret area that gives you an item. And then you just end the level.
Oh, for a sec I thought you meant it was like Lost Levels where it sends you backwards in a world.
No, I think one of them does send you... Oh, no, not in the... Well, I mean...
That'd be a little weird in this E-world. Yeah, it just sends you back to the main game.
Yeah, it removes all of your coin progress. I do love the graphics they have for the little scale lift, like the orange platform things. There's a lot of custom graphics, and you'll see that even more in some of the later levels. There's a lot of custom graphics in these e-reader levels.
Yeah, I figure this when they be a lot more original.
Whoops! Just cleared the flagpole. Not that it matters, because the flagpole just gets you a 1-up for points. Actually, I think you can get fireworks from the flagpole if you end it at the right time, even though they don't do anything. I don't think they even give you score. I'll show it off in the 2-2 level.
Sort of like those games, Or if you end it in like the same digit?
I think it's just the original where you ended at 1, 3, or 6 on the timer.
Oh, I see.
I could be wrong. I will double check. Well, I mean, we'll see. I'll try ending it at 1, 3, or 6. I don't think there's anything up here, just a bunch of invisible coin blocks. Yeah.
Man, it's so weird seeing fire bars in Mario 3.
Man, I wanted to fireball Bowser there because you can actually do it. So weird seeing a Mario 1 Bowser fight in Mario 3. Also, super, super bizarre that you maintain control of your character at the end. Or he auto-walks forward, but you can jump out of the way of that chest.
That is weird.
I think you have to do that to get the A coin. It'll just end you in place otherwise. Yeah, this music change is the most bizarre from the All-Stars versions. They just, like, sped it up for no reason. And I think they also removed some of the intro.
It's just the underwater music, but sped up. Man, I really forgot how much I like the Mario 3 underwater music.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I was like, that track doesn't get brought back a lot compared to other Mario 3 tracks.
Being able to jump out of the water kind of breaks that A coin there. I wonder if they intended for that to be possible.
Yeah, I remember going back and playing All-Stars recently, and I was like, what do you mean you can't jump out of the top of the water?
Alright, we've had enough of Luigi. Let's just play through the rest of these as Mario.
Poor Luigi.
I'll finish them off sometime. But yeah, now we're getting to the 10 levels that I actually have played the most by far. These are the ones that I actually got back in the day. Although I think I had to scan the first one in from a friend, because it came with the game new, but not with my copy for some reason. Because I think I got mine as a pack-in with the GBA SP. It's like a Christmas present.
Yeah, man, I don't remember what happened when I first got them, if I had any of these.
Well, I know they packed in the Super Leaf card. Maybe it was a Walmart promo or something, and that's why I didn't get it.
Yeah, I don't remember. Man, I was still in elementary school when I was playing this game, so that's how long ago it's been.
Yeah, I was like just starting middle school.
The good old days when a 2D platformer would take you months to be able to beat.
Oh yeah, gosh, I mean, this being my first, like, that I owned specifically.
Yeah, same here.
Took me a couple of years. I think I beat both, like, Mario 1 and Lost Levels in DX before this, oddly enough. Yeah, this is particularly weird. It's like a traditional Mario 3 auto-scroller, and then the auto-scrolling just stops, and you get these bullet bills from Super Mario World. Like the diagonal shooting ones.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to fake you out with the auto-scrolling.
Oh yeah, Mario also does a little flip at the end of the level in World E for some reason. I don't know if you noticed before.
No, I wasn't paying attention. Like when he has an invincibility star, that kind of flip.
Yeah, he even does an animation like that when he's small, though, which he wouldn't normally do. This is my favorite level, perhaps, of all the E levels. I played this one so many times. I'm gonna die, like, right here. Just to show you how much I like it. No.
Slope sliding.
I love this level so much. First, for the slope sliding. Secondly, for this room.
Doesn't that, like, kill anything when you're sliding on the slope?
A lot of things.
Like, I want to say it can kill thwomps.
Yeah, I don't
if
know
you were
about
to
that.
somehow be able to ever do that.
Yeah, I want these triangular blocks in Mario Maker, and I want them to be able to run up walls and upside down like that.
They're like criminally underused for how cool they are.
Like, I want P-switch puzzles with these things.
I know.
Whoa, that thing just bounced off the slope.
Man, that looked a lot like something from Yoshi's Island. Just because the same thing would happen when Mario got an invincibility star, he'd be able to run on walls and stuff.
Yeah, here's a little weird thing. If you kill that boomerang bro when he's got a blue boomerang out, you can actually pick it up and throw it. And you can catch it and throw it again. This was actually an e-reader, like, scannable item card, but we never got it in the US. So the only way to do it,
strange.
get it in your inventory, was cheats, or else you were just stuck with it in the couple of levels you had access to it. Also, you can still slide down hills, and it's kind of glitchy.
Does that show up in other levels too?
I think it might be in one or two others, but you can't take it outside. It's like the Karibo shoe.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's as underutilized as that thing.
That makes an appearance in a couple of levels here, so you'll get to see it again.
It's something.
Yeah, this one has both 5 ace coins, or advanced coins, I forget what it actually stands for, and 1 E coin. These are special coins that have an image on them, like a unique picture.
Vegetable volley. Sounds like a Kirby level.
Yeah, it does. It's like one letter off from one.
Oh no.
Oh, drat, I forgot about that. Yeah, this level was really cool as well.
Oh wow, they got the Mario 2 thing in there. Huh.
Yeah, elements from Mario 2, Mario World, and the Lost Levels. Everyone loves poison mushrooms.
Man, that must have taken a lot of work.
This may have been
Be
the
able to
only
implement
level that poison mushrooms appear in, too. I don't recall them being anywhere else.
Not that I doubt anyone's complaining.
Yeah, you get to deal with the old Super Mario Advance voice clips. Yeah-ha! Yeah-ha! Yeah-ha!
Is he doing that every time he's picking up something?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was always the funniest in the desert levels in Super Mario Advance 1. You dig through the ground, it's just like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah!
god. Oh, that'd be awful.
Oh, this reminds me, this is not a thing I can show, since, like, we don't actually have the means to scan, like, E-switches and so forth, but there were actually switch cards that, changed how, like, the game played. One of them was the orange switch that made enemies turn into coins when you fireball them, like Super Mario World. And that actually had an effect. Enemies that would normally respawn, if you collected their coin, would not.
Wow, that's very, very specific.
Oh, I guess it doesn't show the E-coin if you've already gotten it, because this is where it would have been. I guess, yeah, I'll show off the E-coins, all in that castle at the end. Well, like, I guess if it's not going to show them in the level, I might as well show them off now.
Yeah, that one must have been pretty well hidden.
It was pretty close to a 1-up.
Seeing all these elements together reminds me of, I don't know if you... Do you see that stream Joel did where he did that, like, new Super Mario Bros., like, hack of all the old games?
I did not.
Yeah, it was really weird. It's a collection of, like, all the old games, but remade in the new Super Mario Bros. Engine.
Huh. That's kind
It's
of
like-
cool, I guess.
It's a mod, but it looks a lot like a bootleg.
Ha.
But it's like, it simultaneously looks like very rushed, but also a surprising amount of effort put into it. Just how they used like the Mario 2 picking up things with the new Super Mario Bros. Engine.
Ha.
They even remade like stuff like Mario's Missing and Hotel Mario in new Super Mario Bros. Engine.
Yeah, this is where all of the E coins that you collect go. And normally that 1F there means that there are actually multiple floors to this castle, but they only appear if you have enough coins And there are only 8 coins in all of the levels, so they just perfectly fill out the first floor only. And Luigi tags along for some reason.
Yeah, I remember this castle just because I was wondering for a long time.
Oh yeah, it's like the one thing you can actually do if you don't have the E
it's
levels.
the one thing you can interact with. I was wondering for so long what it was for.
Also, the music is kind of cool. It's kind of reminiscent of the. I'm trying to think of what the theme is from Super Mario RPG. The da 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 ya da 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 theme.
Oh, the Mushroom Kingdom music?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I love that song.
It's kind of reminiscent of that. So yeah, here we have Mario 3 Ghost Houses. Those are not a thing.
I was always terrible at these.
I'm gonna start by looping through and getting a couple of power-ups, just so I can actually do things more effectively.
Oh, it's a cool background they made for it.
Oh yeah, I guess this is a unique background. Alright, now we'll actually start exploring the level some.
Man, now I got Mario RPG music stuck in my head.
I definitely see a lot of Super Mario World hacks that have key doors that act like this. Oh, I can't go anywhere from here, I don't think. Yeah, I mean I could, but I'm not gonna.
I like these Yoshi's Island gates.
Whoop. Wow, there's another key there. Don't know why, I can't do anything with it.
I saw a good tweet today. It was of Mario World, and it was like the description was just "this hurts me," and it's just a clip of that one room in Mario World where there's a key next to a key door, and there's a very small pit to the right, and he knocks the key into that little tiny pit. I don't know what level.
Oh
it is.
yeah. Valley of Bowser 2, the one.
Yeah, I think that one.
Where you have to run over the top.
It's just a really tiny pit to the right, and he accidentally knocks the key in it.
We even have these little coin snake things in here, so that's kind of fun. This is how you would normally get to the E coin in this level, I believe.
At least it's not the block snakes. It's like probably my least favorite element from Mario World.
Oh, like the auto-moving block snakes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just because it makes it a lot more tedious when you die.
It's kind of lame that they don't give you, like, placeholder E-coins, because there's, like, absolutely nothing in that room now. Normally there would be a coin there, I swear.
At least, like, an outline, or, like, a clear coin, like the 3D games would do.
Also, I apparently already missed an advance coin, that's cool. Oh, it's probably the one on the bottom, maybe? I'm not sure. There's one over there, let me get that. I have to loop around again, though. Yeah, these boos can get in an awkward place if you let them.
Yeah, no hammer suit, unfortunately.
I mean, I could have one. I gotta bring one from outside. Especially since you have to play minigames to get items in your inventory. In the E-world.
Yeah, I've never seen those.
Yeah, this is actually a carryable switch, and this is a horrible place to try to get a running start. For a number of reasons. It's kind of pointless, because you don't even have to get a running start. I don't know why I'm doing this. That's what the switch is for.
Just looks like the blocks, the palace switches from Mario World. Can you carry the pressed switch? That looked weird.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, and you can reuse it
Yeah.
if it runs out.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, you can't throw blocks upwards. You just have to really...
Oh wow, they yeah, they recreated this boss fight.
Only with 2 rows of blocks instead of 3.
Better than Kaizo Mario World, where they give you 3 blocks.
3
exactly.
blocks!
Oh man.
Better find some place to land after you throw the last one.
Could you spin jump off booze in that game? I don't remember.
Yeah, you can. In this game,
I was
you
like,
can't.
what can't you spin jump off of, really?
Not much. Here's that coin counter thing that appears in one level of, Super Mario Advance 2. This will show you how many coins you have to get a bonus in this level, and it's just a 3-ups. So, you're not missing anything huge, but it's kind of difficult to get.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, interestingly, well, in Super Mario Advance 2, they put it in the area where you just fly with the cape a bunch in Donut Plains 1. And that's only in the GBA version. In this game, actually, if you go back to the main game after you've beaten it, then it'll put those in every level you can get a blue mushroom house to appear in.
Oh wow, that's neat.
You can actually know about them. That's, I think, how I found out about the 7-2 one. Because why would you ever bring a frog suit to a pipe maze level?
Man, it just really feels like they put a lot of work into this advanced port.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of hidden stuff.
I mean, this was their attempt at DLC before DLC was mainstream.
Yeah. Man, I don't think I've ever seen the GBA version of Mario World. Like, I've never seen anybody play that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's okay for what it is. It has, like, the least changed from its original version.
Yeah, that's what I imagined it'd be like.
One notable change is that the item stuff kind of works more like it does in the newer games, instead of you losing everything to, like, basic, which basically means you get a bunch of mushrooms in your inventory.
Yeah, you get 1 of 3 power-ups, so...
It is very hard to time this. So you, like, get maximal coins out of these coin blocks, while not getting hit. But yeah, like, the 2 big changes in... Well, I guess the 3 big changes... Okay, so there's there are a number of changes I could go over. The ones that I find important are that change regarding the power-up system, a similar change where colored Yoshis, rather than giving you a mushroom when they lay an egg, will give you, like, a different power-up. Like, you can get a fire flower, a cape, or a star.
Oh, that's neat. Pretty obscure, but still interesting.
Yeah, one other thing they also added is, like, Luigi is playable in single-player in Advance 2, and similar to this e-reader version, he has, like, different physics. He flies a lot higher, like, you can actually gain height really easily with him, and you can fly over the cheese bridge, like, areas, secret...
Wow, I'd have to see that.
You can fly over its goal, rather than having to dive under it. But, like, there's a bunch of really weird things they changed with Luigi. Like, you can spit anything out with Yoshi if you do it fast enough, rather than just, like, shelled enemies and items.
Wow.
Coin blocks, rather than giving you coin blocks in the, like, 10 coin blocks, rather than giving you 1 at a time, it just randomly spits out, like, 5 or 6 at once.
They just really wanted to make Luigi unique.
And his fireballs, like, have slightly different physics, too. I forget how that works, but...
You know, I kind of always wanted the main games to do that, like how they do in Smash.
Yeah.
Just have Mario and Luigi have different fireball physics.
Oh boy.
Or just generally have Mario and Luigi use power-ups, like, slightly differently.
Note blocks are not especially fun to jump off of.
It looks more fun than it is.
At least I don't have to deal with ice physics. No, I'll take the ice physics any dang day. Again, 3D World.
I've never,
If you
I've never
even if you,
hated ice that
I
much.
know. Yeah, even if you do hate ice physics, 3D World, you have to admit the ice physics are fun.
Oh man, how'd they work again? I forget.
Well, they work basically the same, but if you crouch repeatedly on a patch of ice, you'll just pick up speed.
I I kind of doubt it, but have you ever played Xenoblade Chronicles?
I have not.
Oh man, that game has some. There's only one area with ice physics, but it's so bizarre in how they work. Like it's just weird looking. You can you can just gain speed like infinitely.
Okay, finally, sheesh! How many times can I mess up these last couple of jumps?
Man, I remember Sonic Lost World on the Wii U had some really bizarre ice physics.
Yeah, that would have been easier to do if I didn't also have to contend with the screen wrap to aim that.
I kind of wish screen wrapping was in more levels. Like, it's an interesting idea.
I think it's in every vertical level in Mario 3. It's just some of them.
Oh, is it?
Some of them like make it so it doesn't really do anything. Like they have walls on the sides. I could be mistaken though. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Mario 2 did that as well, and Mario Brothers, the arcade game, did it. So that's really just how Mario did vertical levels until Super Mario
Yeah, I
World.
guess so.
Shoot.
But it's like it's such a Mario thing. But I don't see it much after Mario 3.
Yeah, I don't know if they brought it back after that.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, this is an interesting level. Very few enemies, if any. Basically just secrets
that.
abound.
It's like that World 7 castle.
Yeah. But not as cryptic. More like a prototype version of that one level in New Super Mario Bros. U, where you have to survive a bunch of P-switch runs.
Yeah, I think I remember that. I think so. It's been a while since I played U. It's weird. I remember you being my favorite, but now that I try and think back, I don't remember much of it.
Yeah, so once again, here's where an E-coin would be, and that's what that plant is for, to collect it. But there isn't, so it's pointless.
Hey man, it's a weapon, you know.
I always forget where in the screen you need to go for the last advance coin. Also, I always do that with that one up, and then I just can't collect it. Well, dang. No power-ups in this level, so like the one enemy can very easily kill you if you're not being careful.
What enemy is it?
That and the one enemy at the beginning.
Oh, the one you died to, I see. I remember playing a Mega Man fan game, and one of the levels had like no enemies, and it was just instant death. Just a neat idea for a level.
I can't remember if there was an advance coin on this upper path, so I guess I'll take it. Just in time, too. Okay, there was an advance coin up here. I think there's a fourth one, too.
I always felt like the new Super Mario Bros. Games, like, they really like using pieces.
Wah! Gosh, I forgot I had item physics when holding stuff. That'll be great when you see it on stream.
I'm just waiting for it. Oh yeah, when you're swimming?
I just wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try not to die running into this waterfall at full speed this time.
Yeah, take it slow.
Oh. That Koopa just sank to his death. That I just despawned him when he was off screen.
I feel like a lot of deaths in these games are just caused by going fast when you should be slowing down.
Yeah, Mario 3 is not a game you can rush through. Whereas Lost Levels is a game you have to know what to expect and rush through.
Yeah, I know.
If you slow down, that's almost more dangerous. Yeah, this is like a mini 7-8. This is the level that got me really good at faking out Venus fire traps, rather.
Oh, is that what those piranha plants are called?
I don't know how that didn't hit me. Oh, drat it. I thought I could jump short enough. And I forget what determines whether they fire once or twice.
It's not just random.
It may just be random, because it's not color, I don't think. Both that red one and that green one only fired once.
Yeah, I don't think the piranha plant colors mean anything in Mario 3.
Yeah, it may dictate the speed at which they come out of the pipe.
Or just how big they are, from what I can see.
Dang it. I wasn't expecting a third pipe. I barely survived that. I'm gonna try to get what I want out of this roulette block. Close it up.
This level is like Flappy Bird, but if you were actually playing as Mario.
Basically. This is the level they ripped off. Did someone in chat say that? I didn't see that.
No, it's just something I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's basically that. Yeah, the interesting thing about... Aha! That was bad. About Venus fire traps is they have two different angles at which... Well, barely made that jump. They have two slightly different angles at which they can shoot fireballers. So it's actually important to get them to shoot at the correct angle in, like, that section when you're jumping between the pipes, so they block less of your jump.
Yeah. They always seemed like smarter enemies than you typically think. Just from how well they can aim at you.
I mean, they just aim at where you are when they decide to fire. They don't try to lead you at all. This is kind of Super Mario World and Super Mario Brothers designed at the same time. The fireballers.
I always forget those. I always forget those bony beetles are from Mario World. I just always think they're from Paper Mario.
Oh yeah.
Just because they're so obscure.
I don't know if there's a point to this hole in the ceiling. Let me try to jump up. Yeah, you can't go up there. I don't know why that's there.
They gotta make it realistic for the fire bars, despite the fact they already go through walls.
I don't know if those coin blocks are strictly necessary. Yeah, they probably are. That would be a very hard corner jump to make. Maybe in a Super Mario World, when you can turn on a dime. Why is this pit even here? Game's just being a jerk. Oh, no power-ups either. And this is where we start to lose those 39 lives we have built up. I'm gonna jump the heck over this thing. I'm not gonna try to land there. And this is the best part. Double boom boom! I thought 3D Land was the first one to do that, and I died. Of course. Yeah, well, we've seen where all the coins are. Let me just try to get to the end with the power-up this time.
The only way to make Boom Boom even remotely threatening.
Just put enough of him in a room and it becomes difficult.
Yeah.
It's like Bouldergeist. 1's easy. 4? Nah.
Yeah, they should do that again. Or like the Mecha Wiggler from Odyssey in the rematch.
Oh gosh.
Now there's 2 of them.
Oh please. That guy was annoying enough already because of those tank controls.
Yeah.
Especially if otherwise you used inverted camera. It should be considerably easier.
Yeah, the tank was not my favorite capture. I don't know, I think I like the Podoboo capture a little less though.
Besides a couple of tricky jumps in the last level, I didn't find it that bad.
It wasn't bad, I guess just underwhelming was what I'd call it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But to be fair, what else would a Podoboo do anyway?
Oh boy, now this level. This lives up to its name. The Parabeetle Challenge.
Oh, those enemies everyone loves.
As someone who really despised 5-6 playing through this game originally, like the first time, this was one that took me forever to beat without a P-Wing.
Yeah, I can imagine.
This is the one of the 10 levels I basically never replayed.
It's probably a good thing I never played these as a kid, because I'd probably hate them.
Yeah, I actually learned playing this through like a year or so ago on Wii U. Oh, Parabeetles go farther down if you're big. Well, drat, I slipped off. And now we'll find out. Now we'll show it off. If you're small, they go down less far. Well, maybe I won't. I should get a power-up because it's really obnoxious.
I was like, that'd be hard to notice unless you watch it side by side.
You notice, because it takes like a couple of drops to make them, like, drop substantially on the screen. Normally, like, with a power-up. But if you're small, it takes a lot. And it's really noticeable if you're playing. If this takes too many tries, maybe we'll go item farming with, like, the 5,000 coins we have.
Oh, man. See, this game was the first to keep track of your coins, not Odyssey.
Yeah, this game had currency before it was cool. Funny thing is, I seem to remember, like, coming up with an idea of, like, a Parabeetle level where you had to, like, try to stay under a platform before I played this, but I can't know for sure.
Were these guys in Mario Maker? I don't remember.
I don't think they are. Oh yeah, they are actually, but
I've actually never played Mario Maker.
The camera just sped up there, so it made it very hard to jump on that guy. Yeah, you know, gosh, I feel like I'm gonna hate Luigi. We should try this at least. I don't know if that's gonna help or not.
Oh man, that camera speeding up. That's a jerk move.
We'll give this a couple of tries. I feel like I'm gonna hate it for one. Well, this is already a good sign. The very first one. Oh gosh, and that one I hit twice. Oh gosh, that one I hit twice. Luigi, land! Okay, no. Luigi is a horrible choice for this level. You are absolutely wrong. David Dean, I am sorry, but you are wrong. That is a horrible choice for that level. Like, he has such low gravity that if you hit them at the right speed, you'll slip off of them when they drop.
Yeah, I know, I can see that. But yeah, no Luigi will ever be as broken as Mario 64 DS Luigi.
True. At least I feel like they're equally viable in Lost Levels. They have definite strengths and weaknesses, unless you're speedrunning. Then obviously Mario is just faster. But
Yeah, I've never really seen someone play as Luigi in Lost Levels. Just because they think it'd make it harder for him.
Ooh, ah, sheesh. Just about walked right off that one. I should just switch. Oh, boy.
Still, at the very least, it's interesting what they make you do with these things.
Dang it, I was so close. There were only a couple more jumps to go after that, I think. We'll give this a couple of more tries, and then we'll start using items. About time to show off those mushroom houses anyway.
This level, it actually looks like it's more fun with a P-Wing. Just dodging all the buzzies instead of riding on them.
I mean, you could also just fly over the screen, but where's the fun in that?
Well, true.
I'm struggling to think of a time when you would really want Luigi in any of these levels. He is strictly the challenge mode. Gosh. When I do go back to play all these as Luigi, that's gonna be a bear to do this one unless I just use a raccoon leaf or something. What am I doing? I'm staying way too close to that ceiling. Ah! Same exact one, I think. Yeah, I'll give this one more try, and then we will start burning through raccoon leaves or something. I really only need them for that end section. Like, before then, it's fine.
Yeah. If that camera just didn't speed up, it looked like it'd be a lot easier.
It's not so much the camera. I mean, that's a problem, but it's also just the fact that you have to switch directions. And they're further apart and flying towards you, so you have less time to, like, plant yourself.
The way you're riding on like two beetles, they're going to the right. It's reminding me of something from another game, but I can't remember it.
I don't even know what the second guy's doing there. Just back up?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know how you could possibly mess up your jumps such that you hit the one. I definitely should have missed that.
Yeah, there was a Sonic Advance 3 level where it's kind of like this, where you're riding on two platforms going to the right, and you have to jump between the two of them, kind of like that. Well, except that the back one, you actually have to go back on that one.
Well, yeah, I don't know how I lost so many lives on this before. Because I think last time I ended that at 1 life. I think the trick is to just not run. Do not, like, as like...
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is a good place to show off these minigames.
Despite the usual instinct to want to run all the time.
Yeah, in any other level, you would just never let go of B. In that one, it's a very bad idea to press B at all. I don't know. Maybe at the end of this whole series, like, after playing all the levels, I'll try that one again as Luigi without a power-up.
Good luck, then.
I should say Luigi with a super mushroom. I am not trying it with small Luigi.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure that's possible. I'm gonna have to, like, try playing that in emulator and see how ridiculously difficult that would be.
Well, I mean, you do have restore points.
True. Those take a long time to load, though. So yeah, this is...
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just a roulette, basically, this first game. This is the first one you unlock. You would have to get 30 ace coins, and it's the only one you could unlock with the levels we got in the US. So yeah, you spend 30 coins, and maybe you'll get an item.
Oh man, it's like a party. You just drop the treasure chest in the pipe and just hope it ends up on you.
The items aren't even that great from this game. I'll try this a few more times, but like, it is. I mean, like, you get nothing out of the ordinary. You get like fire flowers, frog suits. I think you might get any of the 6 items, like the 6 like normal power-ups. The later ones give you better stuff. Come on, game. I'm trying to trust you, but you keep spawning me in the wrong place.
At least you don't have to do this to progress, like Mario Party 1's story mode.
Yeah. Okay, Gabe, you know,
It's like,
I don't have the time for this. Just take my word for it. You eventually will get items if you do that. I think you get the red one next at 50 coins. This one, the other 2 are at least skill-based, although this one's a little tricky. Yeah, the physics are really weird on this thing.
I always liked the Yoshi's Island mini games for like 1-ups and stuff.
Yeah. This one kind of feels like a Yoshi's Island one.
Yeah, no, it was kind of reminding me of something.
I mean, the egg physics, or like the ball physics are, well, I've already lost this one. And you can't jump with it either, so you can't just like get up real close to it. Yeah, obviously you get a 3-up moon for this one. So if you win, like, 1/10 of the time, you'll get your money's worth.
You know, it's my headcanon that Mario Odyssey doesn't have lives, just because every moon would give you 3 lives, so they don't want to bother keeping track of all of them. Just here, you have infinite lives.
So yeah, these are all insta-death spikes. If you make it to the top, you get an item. This is easily the best one.
Mega Man spikes.
Yeah, I'll play this a few times and see if I can get a better item. But this is easily the best minigame because it's actually possible to win it.
And it actually looks kind of fun.
Really want to not get stuck at the same elevation if at all possible. Boy, that one was a lot harder. It's still only a fire flower. I'll play one more time and see if I can get something different. Yeah, it's typically just a way better idea. If you want a particular item, just play a level that gives you that item. Because there are e-reader levels based around pretty much any item. Oh, except a star. I guess I couldn't have gotten a star another way. But yeah, that's kind of fun. Anyway, back to new levels. Now these are levels we didn't have access to in not Japan. Let's start it off with Notebox Part 2.
Just what I needed.
Did Mario World have no blocks? I don't remember.
It did, but not
Yeah,
entire levels made of them.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh gosh. A bonus area, but still no respite from the note blocks.
Yeah, I probably would have liked this as a kid more than I would now.
I don't know why I got pushed back by that a couple of times. Yeah, these note block levels were fun the first couple of times. Oh, drat. There's probably another coin up that way, and now I just can't get it. Can't pan the camera high enough to see, and I obviously can't get a running start. Yeah, we'll try that one more time. Although that takes so much time on the timer, you can't really afford to go through it too many times.
Imagine a bonus area it's so slow that it just runs out your timer.
It's basically the newer Super Mario Bros. Wii hard mode. You die in one hit, and the timer starts at 250 for all levels, including auto-scrollers. There are some levels that are literally impossible to beat without getting the halfway point.
Oh, wow.
Otherwise, I think that's a really fun mode. The difficulty still isn't that high until, like, you get to the late World 7 into World 8, and then it just gets impossibly difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should definitely stream that one on stream at some point.
Yeah, I'm still surprised. There's a pretty big community for that. It looks like New Super Mario Bros. Hacking.
Yeah. We are already running out of time. This is an entrance pipe game. Let me in.
Not until it's all the way on screen.
Yep. I was expecting a platform. Dang it. Having the raccoon leaf made that harder. I'm just gonna pretend I don't have the raccoon leaf here. I'll try this one more time. I probably won't get all 5 in one go here if I end up having to die, just because that'll mean sitting through another minute of bonus area. Well, I got high enough that time.
I think there was a Yoshi's Island, like, extra level, where you kind of had to do this with paratroopers.
I could buy that.
Except, well, it's a lot easier in that game since you gain vertical height when you jump off enemies.
Dang it, there was probably something up there. I mean, you gain height in this one, too. A lot of height.
With a flutter jump, it's a lot easier.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Sheesh, I want to finish the level. 2 seconds on the timer. I got 100-point time bonus.
No, it's like Melee. You're trying to unlock Luigi.
Yeah.
Man, what a weird stipulation that is.
True. I mean, if one was going to finish all of the adventure modes, eventually one would have a reasonably high chance of hitting it.
Eventually you play it enough, you'll get him.
But it's the first stage, too, so if you manage to die early on and want to restart...
There's like a surprising amount of nuance to Melee's adventure mode.
Yeah, I mean, I love the single-player modes in that game.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the epicness of Brawl's 6 to 8 hour story, which I played through.
Have cutscenes.
But pretty much every mode in that is worth playing.
Yeah, it was just how much Smash lends itself as like a platformer / fighting game. I love more platforming focused single player levels and stuff.
It's really something else, man. Like, it and Kirby just have this great feel to them, this great flow.
Yeah, definitely.
Where they're not quite a platformer, like... they're not, I mean, like, they're not quite a traditional platformer, they're not quite a fighter.
Yeah, I know. It's like with how big their character movesets in Smash are, I'd love to see them utilized more. But then I guess in Brawl they couldn't have done that on the basis you might replay levels with other characters.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool that they at least did have things that were based around, can you wall kick? Do you have the recovery to get up this far?
Yeah, if just keep it to side areas only, if nothing else.
Yeah. Wasn't... I looked away from the screen for a split second to read chat, and then there was a cannonball in my face. Nice. Like, literally the cannon hadn't even scrolled on screen yet, and I jumped, off, like, not looking at the screen.
Is this based on an actual airship level? It looks just like one.
Yeah, I mean, they all basically look the same. I don't think this is based off any one in particular. Like, it's a lot more vertically oriented than most of them. Wow, I really need to pay attention to the screen and not just, like, look away for a split second, because these cannons fire the second they get in range. This isn't even difficult. I shouldn't have died, let alone 3 times.
Well, that's how you always die on these auto-scrolling levels. You get impatient, then you look away. And you look back and you're already dead.
I don't even remember if I died on any of them when playing through, like, the main game.
I don't remember.
I lost my power-ups I tried to take to the boss in very silly ways. But I don't recall dying. Maybe I died probably died a few times.
I'd wonder how much more difficult they'd be if you couldn't jump on the cannonballs.
Alright, game. I would have expected that you were slightly better with, slightly more forgiving with hitboxes.
If there's one game I think had weird hitboxes, it'd be Mario 3.
Yeah, that was kind of awkward, but I didn't know which way I hit it. Like, I was gonna say, I'd be shocked if they didn't put an A coin there, because clearly you can get there.
Yeah, I see that. At least these levels are utilizing the screws.
Yeah, they never. I mean, you really don't have to do much with them in the vanilla
Yeah.
game. You basically just have to jump off them once for the most part.
Yeah, I know. It was either World 6 airship or World 7 airship where you had to for at least just a little bit.
This level in particular makes use of them. Nice, never hit the ground. Man, all these mega point bonuses. They don't even do anything, because there aren't end cards in this. The only way to get items are from those mini games.
Yeah. Well, at least they use the most fun boss in the game.
I mean, yeah, true.
I always felt like Lemmy was the most fun to fight. And for the new Super Mario Bros. Games, too.
In classic Mario Maker form, I just kind of want to take this spring throughout the rest of the level. You should never know when it might be useful.
I'm still so on the fence about getting Mario Maker. I'm just like, how fun are some of these levels really gonna be?
I don't remember if this is the level that you have to slide for a ludicrously long time on ice. Yeah. This is the one, and I think here there would be an E-coin, if I hadn't already collected it. I guess that's a level Luigi could help with, if he slips farther. Which I'm not even sure if he does.
Yeah, One time you actually won ice physics.
Oh shoot, that was probably a continuous Starman, and I died. No, I didn't! And yeah, it probably was a continuous Starman. Oh well. Wow. So many, like, upside-down shells. Shouldn't have hit these.
Man, I can't believe you survived that.
That was ridiculously lucky. Shoot. That time I was less lucky because I accidentally hit B instead of A. Right when falling off the platform. Oh.
Oh, it's those things from Mario World. The spike tops.
Yeah.
At least I'm guessing that's what they're called, if Paper Mario's right.
I think that's typically what they're called. Up. Should have seen that one coming. Yeah. Yet again, I don't think I'm gonna get all the coins, just because you need a raccoon suit to get up to that secret where you slide on the ice.
At least it's not required to have one.
Yeah, I think there's also, I think the last coin you have to fly onto those platforms at the end. I don't think I would have had the intuition to do that if I weren't basing that on previous experience with the level. Well, let's try to Starman chain this time. Aha, a third Starman. That would have made this flying a lot easier. Then I wouldn't have to worry about all these spike tops either.
I feel like I die more often in continuous Starman levels than I should. Just on the basis I'm always rushing.
Yeah. I thought that level was pretty fun. Like the way, like, it makes use of continuous Starman, it has all the ice slidery.
Yeah, that one definitely looked one of the best ones so far.
If this is the one I'm thinking of, oh no, this is that one. Note the timer on this one.
Let me guess, 100 seconds?
Nope. Guess way, way higher.
Oh, more
this is a
like
maze.
900.
And that timer is not even that generous. If you're, like me, don't really remember where anything is. Yeah, there are 5 advance coins in this one, and I've yet to find any of them. That's an exit pipe from somewhere. Just climbed right the heck through that platform.
I think Super Paper Mario got me used to maze levels in Mario games.
So yeah, this room here that I just went in, that one with all of the invisible stuff, that will make a lot more sense later. For the moment, it's kind of a mystery. Yep. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to have a P-switch there.
You gonna use the Sunshine Block from Partners in Time? Which apparently a lot of people... I read a comment on some video where someone didn't even know about those blocks in Partners in Time, so they did all those rooms blind somehow.
How do you not know about those blocks?
No.
Yep. Dang it, I hope that third plant is in this room. It's not. It's outside, naturally. Oh boy, I am just. I mean, the good thing about this level is you could just literally run to the end. It's like a Star World 3 situation. You don't need anything in this level. Good night. How far do you have to carry that plant? Oh, it was right outside. Alright, that was a waste of time. Well, let's just cut to the chase. There's a secret thing that this cloud just sort of flies toward. Let's get you on top of here. And then you can fly to the left and find a secret area with the power up. Suddenly this level's about to make a lot more sense. Well, at least a bit more sense. So yeah, Statue Mario makes those blocks visible and breaks those gray blocks. Well, now we don't have the gray blocks anymore, so try to play this blind. I think we will just end up losing. So let's. Alright. Let's actually try to beat the level in a timely manner this time.
Just what I needed.
Yep, didn't mean to go back in that.
Yeah, I take it these levels don't have checkpoints.
No, they don't, because it's Mario 3. And I was never a fan of.
Yeah, of course.
I was never a fan of maze-like levels like this in virtually any of the Mario games. The pipe maze ones, like in 7-9 in this game, I could tolerate those.
Yeah, I mean, they're still at least like pretty short levels.
What I needed.
But man, yeah. I love Yoshi's Woolly World. That's a game I would definitely stream at some time down the road. But like one of the few levels I just despise in that game is 2-7. It's just like basically mazes galore.
Yeah, Yoshi's Island games tend to have those levels.
It's also a desert level, which I dislike desert levels as well, so...
Yeah.
If I could choose a biome to strip from every like Mario or Mario-esque platformer in existence, that would be the one.
Yeah. It's not a coincidence that everyone's least favorite level in Sonic 3 is the desert level. I never liked Galaxy 1's desert level either.
Yeah, I want to like that one, because at least it's
Yeah, I know.
kind of looks cool, but like it really is my least favorite level in that,
Yeah,
even
it's
more
just,
so than like Sea Slide or something that's like just
Yeah,
a bunch of
no,
mini
it's
games.
It's just uncharacteristically bland for Mario Galaxy.
The music's really
That-
nice, at least.
I don't know, even I think Dusty Dunes is kind of bland. Now, if we're talking Galaxy 2, that's a lot better though.
Oh no, that desert level redeems like
Yeah. No, that one I like.
yeah, that one is fun. That one looks gorgeous as well.
Yeah, I know. It's like they learned. Let's make a better one this time.
Dang it! It's like
Oh man, and I actually have a memory of that. When I was first playing Sticker Star, I actually fell asleep playing World 2.
World 2
Desert
is when
level.
I stopped playing that.
That's when everyone stopped playing.
Okay.
It's like that's one of the few times I've ever fallen asleep playing a game.
This time I'm going to save point. Like, I'm gonna use a restore point when I get to that room.
Oh man, breaking out the big guns now.
Just because I do not feel like playing through the first minute and a half of this level over and over and over again.
Yeah, I just think Super Paper Mario kind of numbed me to the idea of maze levels. It felt like every world in that game had at least one maze-like level.
Yeah, I mean, like, which specifically, I guess.
I guess Merle's Mansion would be the obvious answer.
Yeah.
The 4-3 a little bit.
Yeah, I guess that one's a maze. 4-4 is probably... I wouldn't consider that one a maze. It's so straightforward.
They build it up as like, oh, it's this really confusing maze. But no, it's pretty simple.
Every time you see a new door, go in it.
Yeah. I was kind of stuck in 5-3 for
Are
a while.
you kidding me? And I... Unbelievable. Frickin' A, do I have anything that isn't fire flowers in my inventory? Nope. We can at least hopefully cut ourselves a little bit of time off the beginning of this. Boy, this level is made to be as, like, pathological as possible towards streaming. Oh, this one's a fire flower. Terrific. So I gotta go up to the other one.
This is like the anti-Mario 3 level.
Man. I mean, the thing is, I could have just, like, skipped this level. If I really felt, like, that bad about it, I could have just, like, literally walked to the goal. And been like, it's a level where you use a Tanuki suit to do things. It's not fun. But I gotta show it. Ah, drat. Too low. Now I know not to go up that place where the Paragoomba was. Yeah, thank goodness for Mario Advance 4 letting you rebuild P-Speed.
Oh, did they not let you do that in the original Mario?
Yeah, I forget if I ever mentioned that last time. In the original Mario 3, if you take off, then your P meter is gonna run out 4 seconds from then-ish. No matter what you do. In this game, if you rebuild your speed a little bit, like while the P meter is still running...
you can kind of maintain it.
Yeah, it'll just reset the 4-second timer. Until you jump again. Alright. Let us create a restore point. Because I do not feel like showing off this level again. We have seen far too much of this level already. Oh gosh, I totally could have died here. Trying to play it blind. Naturally, you can't quite get high enough to hit that door.
Still, I at least like this mechanic, using the Tanuki suit.
Yeah, it's just a shame that, like, you lose it,
It's in
and then
this
it's...
level.
Yeah, you lose it, and then you just kind of have to go all the way back. It may even reappear in the block. I don't know if it does or not offhand.
If it doesn't, you wouldn't be able to beat the level, would you?
No, you can still just walk to the end. I don't
Yeah.
remember where the rest of the stuff in this level is, because honestly, I don't remember. I assume... Nope, that's just an exit. This is one of the few cases where I feel a little cramped by the GBA's screen height. So I don't want to jump
Yeah.
into something off screen.
I mean, thankfully, it's really not that bad from what I can tell, compared to some other games I've seen.
Now I remember what you're doing that screen. Oh right, we still haven't gotten this one yet.
If there's one thing worse than a maze level, it's a maze level that I find hard to remember.
Yeah, the thing is, this level is just so kind of samey. I don't remember where anything is between
Yeah.
plays.
It'd be nice if they at least
All that went for an exit door. There must have been an E-coin there or something, and I don't even remember. I just willingly forget everything about this level as soon as I'm done playing it, apparently.
Yeah, I'd hope there was at least something there.
Now, I don't even remember where this last coin is, so I'm just gonna create a restore point yet again and try to find it.
No, nobody is judging.
Apologies to everyone. I don't even know where, I don't know where that pipe goes. This is the room with yeah, this is the room with the sparks, and I went in that door already, I believe. Yeah. Heck if I can remember where this pipe comes from. This is ridiculous how little I remember of this level.
The least they could have done is at least color-coded the doors with the colored blocks in the background.
Yeah, would be nice. I don't think there was anything left up there. Alright, I'll check to see if I can find... Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. See if I can find any more obvious doors. And if not, I'm just gonna call it quits. You can look up a walkthrough. Sorry.
Yeah. This feels a lot like a Mario 2 level to me, though.
Mario 2 levels at least were very limited in size.
Yeah.
It didn't have the bi-directional scrolling. I've been in this door, right? Yes, this is this room again. We've determined that's an exit door, so there's nothing in it. We've been in these two shafts already. We have not been up the right shaft in this room. Okay, this is a new room. Finally! Alright, and now we can just go to the end, which is what we should have done forever ago. I think you can get a 1-up from that, which is why there are the gray blocks there. Yeah, apologies to anyone else that also hates maze levels. And anyone that likes them, that I've just been
Yeah.
offending for the last, 10 minutes. Or hour, I don't even know. Yeah, this level is much more fun, if I remember if this is the one I was thinking of before we got to that one. Oh, I literally did not see that fish. I don't think it was there. And you can already see why I might like this level. Just teased right here. But that's for a later time. I shouldn't have done that. I don't even know what that P-switch does. Oh, it probably lets you fly here.
Yeah, that cheap came out of nowhere.
It's like, that wasn't there! I'm pretty certain.
I feel like that only happened in one level in regular Mario 3, where the Cheep Cheeps would jump out.
Thankfully those are bricks, so they respawn.
This level is called Sea to Sky, and now all I can think of is that one track from Mario Sunshine, which is named almost the same thing.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the track in Sunshine's named Sea and Sky.
Yeah. Theme of all of the fun levels in Sunshine.
Yeah. That really nice, relaxing music for, you know, the Sandbird, Pachinko, Poison River.
Wow, I still had speed left after I dropped there. But yeah, we have the Cape Feather in Mario 3, and now
Oh,
we don't
wow.
anymore. Because I'm very bad at this game. All of a sudden.
Well, I've always been terrible with the Cape Feather.
Well, whatever, we
I,
gotta...
like, never got good with it.
Oh, shoot, there was a frog suit in that block that I could have shown off if I'd stayed on the other side of that. Oh well.
Thankfully, Ray's inclusion in the Sonic Mania DLC hopefully is making me a little bit better with this kind of power-up.
Oh gosh, I probably needed that frog suit. Let's go ahead and restart this level, it's not very long. Yeah,
I
I
kind
reckon
of
I'll...
like how dark that background is there.
And wow, that time I again forgot the fish were there, but I just barely stomped on both of them. Yeah, I reckon I'll do 1 or 2 more levels after this. I think I'll play to level 19, because that's another mazy one. It's not as bad as that last one.
I'd hope not.
Thanks, Mario. Not that it matters, you were gonna lose that cape immediately afterward anyway. Oh, you can run up that? Why did I not just go back? Also, I just swam right into the side of that block somehow.
Is the cape in any other level?
I think it's in 1 or 2 more. And you can carry it out of this level, unlike the boomerang, so...
Oh wow, that's cool.
So yeah, you can use it wherever you want.
Yeah, I really like that dark background for that water section.
Yeah. I don't know why it's so
It's like
dark
a-
in here.
It's like an underutilized idea. Like getting darker as you're going further down underwater.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, the new Super, I think we had, like, a level that's, like, dark and in the water, like, towards the end. Wow, I got kicked way to the side, getting hit with the frog suit. Please, Mario, hit the block. Your life probably depends on it.
Oh, they got those Rip Van Fish enemies.
Yeah! Somebody one-ups in this level for some reason. Thankfully, I think it gives you a freebie cape here, because you need it to beat the level. And here, I don't believe there are any enemies to get hit by. So yeah, more triangular block fun.
That's probably everyone's favorite thing from Mario World, besides the Cape Feather. I love seeing how Kaizo active use of those things.
Yeah, well, I think it's really cool that they added the whole being able to fly in any direction with them. I did that wrong. I need to hit those from the bottom. Because the cape cannot break brick blocks, oddly enough.
Really.
And now I need to go to the top.
Because I was like, what couldn't the Cape kill back in Mario World?
Yeah, now it doesn't work underwater, and it doesn't break brick blocks, if memory serves.
It's almost like it's a cape or something.
Bravo! Lucky!
A very slow descending section that you can just get a bunch of coins in. Kind of reminds me of the end of that one level in Mario Land 2. I forget which one that was. One of the Mario Zone levels, I think, or Macro Zone.
Yeah, I still need to actually play Mario Land 2. It does actually look really fun.
Yeah, we'll finish
Yeah,
off.
I'd love to.
Sorry.
I'd love to see another 2D Mario game in that kind of style.
Yeah.
That whole, like, choose whatever world you want in any order. Almost any order.
Now we have the cape feather in the Karibo shoe. Typical Mario 3 stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And we can do mid-air Karibo jumps.
These levels are like Mario game fan hack, like dreams. What if we had the Karibo shoe and the cape together?
The cape wouldn't be doing much at that point. You can't even spin it. Oh, I can jump that high. I wouldn't have expected that. Oh, it's actually required you do that. Actually, not really. You probably could corner jump to that. Yeah, this is kind of a nice, simple level. Did I come from up there? I think I came from that pipe up there. Maybe not. Oh, wait. That's not a pipe you can go in! It's blocked on both sides! Why is that even there? Oh boy.
Oh, I have to see that.
That's kinda silly. Oh, you know what you can definitely do rather than corner jump there? You can jump in midair to get that ace coin. Oh, a corner that has nothing in it for some reason. Oh, and here we get to see that Thwomp sprite that isn't a Thwomp sprite when you stomp them in the Karibo shoe. It flips their sprite upside down, whereas it looks like they're making a new face instead.
Yeah, that that. It's
This kind of reminds me of that one, the last level in New Super Mario Brothers for the DS. All the thwomps and the shape of this room is reminding me of that.
Yeah, I remember that actually. Man, I still think New Super Mario Bros. DS had the best castle theme.
Yeah, that was such a good theme. I love that they
Yeah, I
remixed
know.
it in Fortune Street, but they haven't brought it back at all. Besides that, I don't think.
Yeah, I know.
Sadly, you
Yeah,
cannot.
I'd have to choose between either that or Mario World's castle music. They're
Yeah.
both really good.
Let's go!
Sadly, you cannot. Also, I love that they totally just renamed. They reused the name from Super Mario 64 for this level. Slip sliding away. Oh, guess I need a fire flower for
Which
this.
star was that again? Slip sliding away.
It's the first one in Cool Cool Mountain, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, these guys are kind of like those spring blocks in Mario World, yeah. Except not
Oh,
really.
The bumpties.
They don't bump you.
Bumpties from Yoshi's Island.
They don't bump you nearly as hard, unless you hit them from the side. Then they bump you kind of hard. I like how it fills your P meter when you bump into them.
Yeah, because they kind of keep your momentum. Which is how you could get stuck in one level in Yoshi's Island. You could get stuck bouncing between two while you're crouched under instant death spikes. I've seen it happen.
Oh man, I want to see a level set up like that. Oh, I needed to take a Koopa shell in here too.
Yeah, the ice world in Yoshi's Island was probably the hardest.
Time to fire this off at top speed. Just let the Koopa do my dirty work. Ah, get on the platform, Mario. Surprisingly, this platform is not slippery. This is not like Mario World, where there's a bit set that just makes everything in the level slippery. That was poor prediction on my part. That was poorer prediction on my part.
Yeah, Mario World never had like too many like I don't know, traditionally themed levels.
Yeah, there were a lot of just like foresty, jungly things, and I
Yeah.
don't honestly mind. I mean, it was nice
Yeah, I know. It,
that
it
there
fits
were.
the theme. What they're going for.
Yeah, it's nice that they had the few like I don't know ice levels because I like
Yeah.
ice physics, but yeah,
But like no ice platforms like Mario 3 has.
uh, I ran smack into that hammer. Full speed. Nothing was stopping me. Gosh.
Like that's what I was kind of saying with Mario Land 2. Like I'd love a Mario game with more weird world themes like that.
Oh yeah.
Macro Zone,
I mean,
a giant Mario statue world.
they did the opposite of Macro Zone in this game.
Yeah, true.
I feel like there's something up there. Because why would there be all this stacked ice here? Otherwise, oh boy. Yeah, and that very... No, I guess that's not an exit pipe, because I remember this part of the level. Guess there's nothing up here. Oh yeah, this is kinda cool. You have to shoot an ice block across this gap to get the fire flower.
Just what I needed.
I don't know why you want a fire flower here.
Yeah, so I hope it's not like 9-7 from New Super Mario Bros. The level where you wouldn't want a fire flower.
Oh, freaking Bumpty. Should have reacted to that in time.
Yeah, those
I
things
see
are
how
giving
it
me
is.
bad flashbacks.
I love how when I suicided last time,
What I needed.
like I bumped it into the pit and it bumped me into the pit simultaneously. Okay.
Yeah, those are really nasty enemies. Despite the fact that they seem harmless.
I like how kicking the shell faster made it so I had to break both of those ice blocks, but kicking it slower meant I only had to break the first one. Alright, you do actually need that raccoon leaf.
Just what I needed.
Yeah, I can't tell if this level looks really fun or really like hard at points.
They make good use of like the stuff. Like you have to use these platformers, the yellow platformers, to like reach power-ups and reach coins. Like you had to get up to speed on one there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, that was bizarre. There was no contact between the platform and the block there. All right, let's just speed through this level. We've seen those first two coins enough time.
Yeah.
That next section is kind of tricky.
At least everyone knows how to get those 2 coins now.
In case you didn't see it the first 2 times, I am gonna, however, get the power up here since I sent that mushroom into the abyss on accident.
But yeah, I do just really like how much this is like a Yoshi's Island kind of level. Because even that game had like fire watermelons you could use to melt ice blocks.
Okay, that was just very bad play on my part. Michael W1999, you can play these levels by getting the Wii U version of Super Mario Advance 4. They're all preloaded on it. Otherwise, you need a Japanese copy of the game, incredibly hard to find level cards,
Yeah.
an e-reader, 2 Game Boy Advances, and a link cable. And that's the problem with doing literally anything from that era of gaming. So many cool ideas tried way ahead of their time.
Yeah. I actually recently ordered a Game Boy link cable just so I could trade between all my Gen 3 games. But then some features are exclusive to the wireless adapters, which I've lost.
Huh. Yeah, I know.
And if I want to do anything from Coliseum, I'd have to get a Game Boy Advance and GameCube link cable.
Yep. So many good games from this era.
Yeah.
Just sort of lost to time.
Obtuse add-ons and peripherals.
I mean, I would include Amazing Mirror in there too, because as fun as that game is single player, and it is still my favorite Kirby game even for that, it is way more fun with multiplayer. I like how they freak you out there with all those buzzy beetles, but they can't even hit you if you just stand still.
Man, a Game Boy Advance game with multiplayer, that's really ahead of its time.
I mean, Mario Brothers 4-player was really fun, both the classic and the battle mode as well.
Yeah, I never really played that, even though it always did look pretty fun.
Yeah, this scrolling is really out there.
I was almost expecting it to be like Mario World hacks where the auto-scrolling just goes ludicrously fast.
Oh yeah, it just starts
Like, it
giving
just
you
constantly speeds up.
Yeah, dang it. Frickin' A. Also, I missed a coin somehow. How did I manage that? Where was there to have gotten another coin? Sigh. For liking ice levels so much, I'm really not doing too hot on this one.
I mean, it does look like legitimately pretty challenging.
Yeah, it's fun as well. Like, this one I don't mind retrying over and over again. Maybe people hate watching me do this, though. So I feel kinda bad.
What I needed.
Oh boy, I had no speed when I jumped there. I don't know why I keep trying to kill these with my tail. It doesn't work.
But I mean, it's like, as hard as levels can be with ice physics, I'm like, I don't hate ice physics for that reason. I'm like, I don't mind having challenge added.
Like, no doubt there are games where the ice physics just totally detracts from the main, like, core, like, playing of the game in a point where it's not really fun. But this is not one of them, and pretty much no Mario game is.
Like, heck, I loved the ice worlds from Galaxy, just because how fun they were.
Dang it, I will get this eventually. Keep timing this wrong. I'm afraid, like, if I don't get a full running start here, I will probably just fall right into these one-block pits. Oh, you probably have to fall down here for the coin. Yep, there it is. Oh boy. Alright, now let's try not to spaghetti this too hard here.
That pit there with that coin reminded me of something from Subspace. One of the bird levels.
trying to remember which one that would be. This back and forth scrolling is kind of ridiculous.
I feel like that could give somebody motion sickness.
It's kind of a Planet Robobot level where you had to kind of solve puzzles doing things one way, and then, like, there are a couple different levels like it, actually, where you had to solve puzzles going forward, and then you had to take a, like, platform going backwards, and then solve them, like, finish, like, get the reward going forward again. Like, you go into the... Are you kidding me? Frickin' A. Also, I got squashed. I didn't even fall in the pit.
Yeah, I was like, that kind of sounds like one of the research facility levels from Subspace,
Okay,
where you had to like take a platform one way.
What I needed.
for real, last time. Maybe I won't even bother finishing this level if I keep dying right at the end like that.
I mean, hey, you got restore points.
True.
Nobody's resenting you from using those.
What I need.
I mean, it's not hard. I'm just bad. I keep
Yeah, I can relate.
just jumping the gun ever so slightly. Like, this is not difficult in the slightest. It's just takes a while to get back there. Just by the nature of how the level works.
I'm sure some people would find this like legitimately really challenging.
Okay, fine. Hopefully me not having picked up that fire flower won't kill me when it comes to that single bumpty at the end of this section. It will if I keep forgetting that you can't kill them with the tail.
Yeah, those bumpties are like practically indestructible.
Now I have a raccoon suit, so now I should have no excuse to die here. Did the screen start scrolling the opposite direction this time because I went to the right instead of the left? I don't know.
Oh, hey, Yoshizilla.
Hello, all.
Hey,
Fortunately, I think you joined just at the end of this.
I was wondering if I was.
I'll be playing 2 more levels after this. Then I'll probably save the rest for next time because there's a lot of pretty long ones.
Yeah.
Well, hey, at
Early
least you
on
get to see
tonight.
more of this level.
So how y'all doing tonight?
I'm gonna say, please don't put any pits for me to fall in here at the end like an idiot. I'm doing alright, I'm just spaghettiing very hard on this
Yeah.
level.
Oh, I was spaghetting very hard.
That should have
a couple
taken
minutes
about
ago.
6 fewer tries. Hey, guess what? It's an ice level! Have fun!
Nice.
Nah. Okay. You haven't seen enough ice levels in this. Oh gosh, I did not get a running start there.
How many ice levels have you had?
1 is enough if I'm gonna
Yeah, I
spend
was
that
gonna
much
say.
time on it.
True.
Okay, this doesn't
But hey,
scroll up.
we have to agree. Ice levels are the cool levels. No pun intended.
I mean, I'm not gonna disagree. I'm just very bad at them today, for some reason.
Oh yeah, I mean,
That doesn't make them less fun to play, just perhaps less fun to watch.
true. Well, who knows? Maybe
this-
people like your fails.
This level reminds me of New
Why?
Super Mario Bros. U's Ice World.
I think I'm gonna have to reset.
Oh yeah.
I just,
Oh,
I love
no.
that game's Ice World at like nighttime sort of look to it.
yeah. I hit a single block with a fireball, and that ruined my ability to get a secret. Also, wow, that was an amazing toss there, Lakitu. Maybe I shouldn't go so fast.
Oh gosh. How did he do that?
Oh, that's nice of them. That's why they put the brick under this block. They want you to have that fire flower.
Oh, you thought you didn't need?
No,
you
I
like
did.
weren't
I
supposed to
was
get
just bad and fireballed this ice block.
Man, Mario World, I mean Mario 3 Lakitus just seem like they have really good aim. Just be glad they're not dark Lakitus.
it? Oh gosh, that's like Miles is like the bane of Miles' existence. Yeah. Dark Lactus toss the sky blue spinies, which can be annoying.
They come from pipes. They don't. Nice. Perfect shot.
Nice shot.
I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with this, unfortunately. Oh. Probably run through there while there are all those munchers there. Turn to coins.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing vegetables can grow in ice cubes.
Thankfully, we get multiple tries at this, I'm pretty sure. That sounds bad. Hope that's not in my way. Okay, that's fine. Woo! Stopped just in time there. So yeah, basically, the further you get, the more you can get. Oh, drat! I just trapped myself out of that, didn't I? No, I didn't.
Oh jeez, you almost... Yeah, you did almost get screwed.
I don't know if I can get through there, unfortunately, and there's probably something beyond it, too. Yeah, there was probably another coin that way. This very much looks like an end of the level type situation. And if I hadn't, like, done that turnaround, I might have actually made it in time.
Or maybe if you like jumped right before.
Yeah, we'll try this one more time after this, because I'm pretty sure I missed a coin by turning around there.
Trying to go for 100%.
I was hoping I could just do one single jump combo on those guys.
Aw.
We are not gonna get up to running speed this time.
Ice level, here we go again. Oh man. Those spinies.
Yeah, they were trying. Shoot, I'm an idiot. I think we can exit this room and reset that. Oh, maybe we can't. Nope, we can't. We can exit the level and redo it.
What'd you do?
I immediately hit that switch instead of collecting the coins.
Yeah, I just saw that. It's almost like it's an ice level and you slipped off.
Well, no, I did it on purpose. I just forgot I had to hit those coins.
It's amazing how much like more interesting a level can look just by being at nighttime.
Yeah.
Like, man, I love the Sand Kingdom in Mario Odyssey at nighttime, and I wish it was like that all the time.
I wish you could see New Donk at night again.
Oh yeah.
Outside
Yeah, I
the
know.
festival.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Off the rails. Did you know
I still wish all of Pianta Village in Sunshine was at nighttime instead of just every other mission.
It's cool that they go back and forth, and I do like the
Yeah.
the look of it
Yeah, I
in
do
the
like
last
they
mission.
hide.
Which kingdom do you guys think?
I
is
like how they
the
hide
worst?
blue coins between them.
Really? All right.
In Odyssey.
Yeah.
You know, I never liked Snow Kingdom in Odyssey that much.
Yeah.
Oh my
Snow,
gosh.
Snow,
I'll be honest.
Snow Kingdom was such a big missed opportunity, honestly. As much as I love like
Yeah, definitely.
ice levels in general.
Yeah, as much as we're talking how much we love Ice Worlds.
I know, right? How long did it take? Did it take you guys long to beat? Well, I guess spoilers for anyone who's in chat.
I mean, we're far enough out from Odyssey. I think
Yeah,
it's cool.
like,
Yeah.
okay, if you haven't played it, that's just your own fault. 'Cause it's
I
been out
don't-
for almost a year. I mean,
Gosh. Yeah, it has been close to a year now. That's ridiculous.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
but like, how did it take you guys long to beat Darker Side?
You know, I counted.
It only
me
took
4 tries, actually.
Okay. We'll say I beat that level. I'm not gonna go and
I
fight
think-
those guys again.
What the
Yeah.
heck?
One's left.
Oh, JD Aster, great job! You beat the level. I can't believe it.
Moving on.
Hey, you beat one Boom Boom, so you know.
In the interest of time, I beat a boss. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Okay, now this one's very puzzly, and this is the one I'll end off on. This one.
I mean, it's called Puzzling Pipe Maze, so.
This is true.
I mean, it's literally in the name.
Yeah, I think most of my deaths on Darker Side were to the freaking Goomba stack at the beginning, because I didn't realize that was optional.
Yeah.
But not the...
I think my
Or for me, it was the Pokios, the Pokio section.
Oh, gosh.
Just 'cause I swear it's kind of finicky.
I don't even know
For
if I
me-
died so many times there, but like I was like, yeah, the whole time I was playing that
Really
section.
nerve-wracking,
it
yeah.
took me so long to get past like the final section, like where you have to use the
Donkey
bird,
Kong?
whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
the
have
one
to
we
use
were
the bird.
talking about.
Yeah.
Is-
Oh. It's just like I died so many times there. It was just like so annoying.
Like, did anyone else have a problem with like Pokios, where it seemed like sometimes Mario would just like face to the left or right and not stick to the wall?
Oh yeah. I have that
yeah.
problem.
It's kind of hard to describe, but like I'd swear sometimes I just wouldn't stick to the wall.
Boy, I can't do anything in here. What's even the point?
By the way, don't be that guy and beat Darker Side with like the glitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
There's
you
not
can
a
use the frog
glitch.
somehow.
oh yeah, that. I think they patched
Well,
that.
I think there's several ways to skip Darker Side.
Oh yeah, does everyone love that the jump rope mini game is like actually broken? Like the leaderboards are all broken.
Yeah.
Forever.
I'm still mad because I had over 1,000 jump rope jumps, like legit, and then they wiped all the scores for the new mini game, but then someone managed to break that one again.
I don't even know if you can get that up here that fast. Probably not. That's probably where you get the E-coin anyway, so I shouldn't be wasting my time with that yet. Those gray bricks would definitely help. And as we saw, we know how to break gray bricks from the other one, so we can assume there's a secret suit waiting somewhere in here. Sheesh. It got a coin, making progress.
I mean, unless you played the levels out of order or something.
Sorry?
Aw.
I was just saying, it's like, if you played the levels out of order, you might not know what those gray bricks do.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, I think they would have come in the same set originally. I don't actually know. They may have been in 4 packs instead of 2 in Japan. I think they were in 2 very big packs, whereas here we got 2 very small packs.
That's typical.
So you guys excited for Smash?
Yeah, Smash will be
Yeah,
fun.
definitely.
I just want to see the modes! Give me the modes!
I
Oh
know.
no! Why would you put that there, Gabe? That is so lame. Such a trollish
remember-
move.
I saw a tweet about Sakurai saying he's glad Smash Ultimate didn't get leaked before the reveal. And then someone was like, that must mean there's no single player content if he's worried about leaks.
Here's the question: is there gonna be a new Super Mario Bros. Switch?
I mean, I'd play it. Oh, come on, game. Just let me have my running speed for once.
Well, yeah, I'd
I
play
mean-
it too.
I mean, if I'd play it if they just didn't do the same like Grass World, Desert World, you know, and so on.
I mean, they can.
Snow
You could.
World, Water World.
They could use the same 8 worlds for all of eternity, just so long as they make them look different, and so long as the levels are fun to play and the power-ups are good. I don't think that... I think they've been on a downward slope since DS, though, in that regard.
Well, hey,
Yeah, I can agree.
this is the thing. This is the thing. Newer Super Mario Bros. Wii, the hack is actually like really good.
I'm a fan. I wish the music weren't, like, hit and miss, but
Just-
otherwise I'm a fan.
Just Yoshi's Island. Just what Yoshi's Island music most. So.
It's mostly the original. I did it again. For crying out loud! Same exact thing. I could
Yeah,
stand
I-
a power-up game. Could you put one in this level, please?
Like I've been playing like newer Super Mario Bros. With one of my friends, and I think I'm like at World 5 or something, or whatever. I don't know.
I mean, I always did appreciate New Super Mario Bros. U for at least changing how the worlds kind of looked.
I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, for the longest time, when I always thought New Super Mario Bros. 2 was a sequel to New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but then I found out that New Super Mario Bros. DS was a thing. I was like, oh, it's probably a sequel to that.
Yeah, New Super Mario Bros. 2 is a weird title when you think about it.
Yeah, why can't like the first one's called 3D or DS, and you know.
Well, it's just called.
there's Wii.
There's no subtitle. It's just New Super Mario Brothers. And oddly enough, it's
yeah.
the one that everyone forgets about when talking about the series.
Yeah.
It is
Oh, no, I
the
remember
oldest.
that game.
Man, I never liked what New Super Mario Bros. 2 did to the music. There's a few too many bars in there.
With the choir or whatever.
Did I miss something in this pipe? I swear I should be able to do something here without a power-up. Or get a power-up somehow. Oh wait, can I take an ice block in here? Oh, I probably can. Shoot. I could have had a power-up forever ago.
Huh.
Well, let's try that again. Okay, we're making progress. Probably. That would be why that's the first coin there in this corner and not the second. Aha, and now we have a mushroom. And now we're stuck on a block and can't get said mushroom.
Nice.
Bump, 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 bump.
Bump, bump.
Aha, now we can progress. That
And
is-
then until you lose that like mushroom.
Yeah, I'm tempted to restore point, but it doesn't take that much time to get back here now that we actually know what to do.
Yeah.
And we're dead. Except I think maybe we can hit that again.
Cloudy, were you saying that you didn't like the music with Super Mario Bros. 2 because like you said the choir or whatever? or what?
Yeah, I'm not crazy, right? They did change the music a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh, no, they did. It was like.
Yeah, I don't really like all that many.
It's like, shut up. It's like we get it. You're a choir. You can sing. Not even sing. Just
nope,
make a
you
bunch
can't
of-
get it back. Why? Come on, game. Just let me have my hammer suit.
You get one
Crap.
hammer suit, sorry.
Here's the question: would anyone want a Super Mario Galaxy 3?
I'd play it
I mean,
for
I wouldn't
certain.
say no.
I mean, yeah. To be honest, it's probably a long shot though, because like both Galaxies were released on the Wii, and you could technically like pretty much 3D World and like Odyssey coming out is kind of like I think, you know, kind of replacing Galaxy or whatever.
I mean, I am curious if they do a Odyssey 2, what that would be like.
Yeah, what would it be like? Dude, that game is so freaking long. Odyssey is like so long.
I don't know. It depends. If you go for all moons, well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But if you just want to like beat the game normally, it's like the shortest Mario game ever.
I'll probably
Since
never
the
go
first
for a-
one, since 64 at least.
Yeah. But it's like you can beat the main campaign in Odyssey ridiculously fast. if you just don't care about anything else.
Yeah, JDH, you're right about 64. Literally can be beaten in under 100 minutes.
Well, and again, in Mario World, you can just
I mean,
skip to the
it
credits.
can
in
be
the
beaten
first
in
level.
under 10, but even developer-intended ways, you can easily beat it under an hour. Well, not easily, but you can beat it under an hour.
Beat what? Beat the. Oh,
Six-
you know,
64. I was talking about 64. No, of course you can beat Super Mario Brothers way faster than that. Can we actually
Yeah, I don't know
break
which
these
one
now?
I'd say is the longest 2D Mario game. Either this or Mario 2. Just trying to beat the game normally, I mean.
2 is definitely short. Alrighty, progress. Now we can get the E-coin that we can't get. This is where it would be. All that work for nothing.
Well, at least now we know.
I'll show off the E-coins again at the end of the stream for those that were too lazy to have watched it already earlier in the stream, or that missed it earlier in the stream. Okay, I was just trying to remember where this was. Oh, you can just break through this. Nope, that's a one-up block. Just kidding. Oh gosh, this is gonna be really hard to get with a power-up. Okay, now you can still get through there.
Yeah, I'm still not sure if the hammer suit you have like you slide like a shorter distance.
It may be. I think there's like 2 different
Yeah, I
friction
know.
numbers in this game.
Yeah, I've always wondered that. I'm not, like I can never tell if it was just me or if that's actually a thing.
Yeah, once again, poor Luigi doesn't have a hammer suit. Sad. But yeah, here are all the E-coins. Here's the fire flower, we would have gotten that from that level, the mushroom from Vegetable Valley, the star from the old switcheroo, the toad from whatever that ice one was called, and then the leaf from Doors of Plenty. We got a few more to get
Yeah.
next time.
At least I finally know what this castle's for
Yep.
after all these years.
Yeah, I think that's been progress enough for a night. I will stream the remaining, what,
yeah.
Yeah, how many are left?
14 levels? But these are typically... I guess they're not as long as, like, 14, but some of them are pretty long.
Yeah, I hope they're not that long.
They're harder in general. I think this is a good place to leave off.
You did it, kind of.
Alrighty, well that's been fun, and I just hit the, let's not load restore point, let's create restore point, just in case. Yeah. Well, that's been fun. This has been JDAster64 tonight, and, co-commentating Cloudy K9 and Yoshizilla.
For a short bit.
Check out the Discord, etc., etc. See you guys around.
See ya.
See ya.